Welcome back, folks. It is 5:09 on this terrific Tuesday evening. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast right now as we take a look outside. Of course, we're looking at the mesa. We have got these beautiful blue skies, a little bit of some higher elevation clouds, but overall we are looking at a pretty clear evening and a pretty clear rest of the work week. We can expect lots and lots of sunshine. Now, as we take a look at these weather headlines, we are going to notice that temperatures are 5 to 10 degrees above those seasonal averages and will continue to be so. Even this weekend will be 10 to 15 degrees above those seasonal average, alongside, of course, those sunny skies, and that steady, pleasant weather is actually going to continue with us as we get into the bulk of that fall season. And as we take a look at that futurecast, we'll notice tonight, 11 p.m., pretty clear skies, like I mentioned. As we fast forward a little bit, Wednesday morning, some cloud coverage, but not a lot. They're going to be those cirrus clouds, so very wispy, light coverage. And as we look into Wednesday, late evening hours, a lot of the western slope is going to have some cloud coverage, but it's not going to be thick cloud coverage. It is going to give us a lot of visibility through those skies, and by the time we get through the rest of Thursday, they're going to start to boogie on out of the area. And we'll notice all this sunshine is actually due to this high pressure that's building to the west of us. It's going to continue to move on in as we get into those mid-work week days and even those later work week days, leaving us in that orange, that yellow zone to give us, of course, above those seasonal average temperatures. So with that in mind, we still have a drought going on along the western slope. We'll notice that Grand Junction and Montrose are in that severe drought zone. The Four Corners region and Alamosa are as well. Those surrounding tan and beige areas are just in that moderate drought. But in those higher elevation regions, I'm just going to mention, we still have some of that snow accumulation over that Aspen and east of Meeker areas. We do have just about 7-ish inches on those mountaintops. And as we get, of course, into those lower elevation areas, we're quickly melting in terms of that accumulation to 1 or 2 inches in some of those regions. So if you have nighttime travel plans through those mountain passes, keep in mind that that runoff could cause a little bit of some icy roads. Now, we are on the cool off for this evening, but around this 5 o'clock hour, we're still feeling on that warm side of things. 75 in Grand Junction, 74 in Montrose, 60s as we look east into those higher elevation regions. And we'll notice our almanac will show us pushing at 78 degrees from earlier this afternoon instead of that typical 66. And even on that low end, we're above what we're typically used to. Now, this evening, we will be getting up to 47 in Grand Junction, 43 in Montrose, sub-freezing in Carbondale, and same, a crisp, cool 24 sub-freezing temperatures in Gunnison. We'll notice as we look into tomorrow, we are going to pop up just a couple more degrees in those upper 70s even, and that's still due to that high pressure that's building and moving its way across the Great Basin. Tomorrow, as a matter of fact, 76 in Grand Junction and 70 degrees in Montrose. And as we take a look into tomorrow, as I have Ansel hanging out with me, those peak temperatures with sunny skies will happen just around those late afternoon hours. And that extended forecast will show us in those upper 70s and even 80s through the weekend. That early work week does have a slight chance for some unsettled weather to move on in. 20% chance for showers on Monday, but we're moving up to a 50% chance on Tuesday. And same kind of trend for Montrose. We'll continue to watch those models as they move on in to see just how much accumulation we will be getting, early next week.